Within this torrent of life, individual stories unfold. A bond. Within every heart beats the same insistent rhythm, a call from a time before memory. But this great river of life is composed of 1,000,000 individual currents, each with its own struggle for survival. In this relentless journey across the Serengeti, the bond between mother and calf.
For the calf, the herd is safety. For the herd, the calf is the future.
There is no sleep for the river. Through the chill of the African night, the dawn breaks, and with it, the thunder of 1,000,000 hooves. The great migration waits for no one. As the sun rises over the Serengeti, the journey continues.
A new day, a new light,
And so it begins. Not a choice, but a compulsion coded into their blood by millennia of seasons. An odyssey etched into their very being. A journey north, towards the promise of green pastures and life-giving rain. And for this mother, a singular purpose: to guide new life through the great trial that awaits. Their world is now the horizon, and every sunrise is a step into the unknown. From above, the chaos finds its reason. A collective consciousness, driven by a single...
The arid corridor demands endurance. For the young calf, every step is a test.
From above, the chaos finds its rhythm. A single organism, driven by a single... But within the whole, every part has its own struggle. The bond between mother and calf is a lifeline in a sea of hooves. Here, every misstep can be fatal, but the herd teaches its youngest the most important lesson: never stop. The land offers no relief. It only demands more, testing the limits of their endurance with every mile. They carry the dust of their ancestors with them, a shroud of their own making, marking a path. In the unforgiving arid corridor, the Great Migration pushes onward, a testament to the herd's endurance. They carry the very ground they walk on with them, a rolling cloud of dust that is both a testament to the arid corridor, a place of relentless sun and unforgiving earth. Yet, within the maelstrom, a quieter story unfolds. For the young, this is not a choice, but in the unforgiving arid corridor, the Great Migration faces its sternest test. There is no destination in sight, only the horizon and an ancient promise.
Each step kicks up the memory of the earth, a fine powder that coats everything, filling the air and parching the throat.
But within the whole, every journey is personal, a test of endurance. The journey is unforgiving. When the calf stumbles, the mother's nudge is not just For the young, every step is a test, and there is only one passing grade. The journey is not only a test of endurance against the elements, it is a gauntlet, and none are more patient, more strategic than the masters of the savannah, the lion pride. After weeks of relentless travel, the Great Migration faces its first true trial. The scent of water calls to them, but a deeper instinct screams of the danger it holds. For a mother, the choice is not her own. Her every instinct is focused on the fragile life.
In the heart of the migration, the ancient struggle between predator and prey unfolds in dramatic fashion.
In the chaos, a mother's instinct is a singular, powerful force. But the river holds more than one ancient hunter. Patience is its greatest weapon. For those who make it past the gauntlet, the shore offers no gentle welcome.
The Grumeti River shows no mercy. For the migration to continue, the mother must face the ancient predator.
The grumeti demands a toll, but today, mother and calf have defied the odds.
But there is no time for rest. The ancient rhythm of the migration waits for no one.
Here, amidst the tall grasses and rocky outcrops, the ancient drama of the savannah is about to unfold.
The hunt begins. The lead lions explodes from cover, and the pride charges the unsuspecting. Here, in the crucible of Predator Alley, the ancient dance of survival plays out under the golden sun.
In Predator Alley, the rhythm of life and death is absolute. The lioness must succeed, and the herd must move on.
In this kingdom of grass, one life given means many will survive another day.
The pride takes its due, yet the savannah endures. The true spectacle is the relentless flow of the herd. For every one that falls, thousands more press on. Survival is not an individual victory, but a collective imperative. The river of life flows on, its course carved by instinct, its destination the promise of renewal.
From these ancient watchtowers of stone, the masters of the ambush hold their court. Patience is their greatest weapon.
Weakened by the river, their senses dulled by exhaustion, the herd pushes on.
They are not looking for just any meal. They are looking for a sign, a moment of weakness.
Here, on the edge of shadow and light, the timeless contract between predator and prey is about to be renewed.
The decision is made not with a roar, but with a silent understanding. The huntresses will lead.
This is Predator Alley, a place of constant tension, where the slightest rustle of grass can mean the difference between life and death. They become ghosts in the grass. A strategy perfected over generations, played out.
The Great Migration faces its most perilous obstacle yet. This is Predator Alley, where the herd moves as one, but the lions seek the vulnerable. They isolate the weak from the stampeding mass.
In Predator Alley, where the herd has passed, a mother's instinct demands.
For the pride, the hunt is a calculation of energy and risk. A single, well-placed kick or a gore from a horn can mean a slow death.
A cornered mother fighting for her young is a formidable opponent. Today, the price is too high.
Survival is not only about the strength to fight, but the wisdom to endure. Reunited with the herd, there is safety in numbers. The Great Migration continues. The Great Migration faces its most perilous challenge yet, the gauntlet of Predator Alley.
As the Great Migration moves through Predator Alley, the weak are tested. For this young calf, the journey.
In Predator Alley, the weak are culled. But even here,
Rejoining the endless river of life, the mother and calf find safety in numbers, a testament to their enduring journey.
For the predators, it is a missed opportunity. For the herd, it is simply the next step in a journey that has no end in sight. Another trial is past. Some have fallen, but for the millions that press on, the ordeal only strengthens their resolve. The sun sets on another day of the Great Migration, and with the dawn, the journey will begin anew.
A churning torrent, a formidable barrier between the exhausted and the promised lands of the Masai Mara.
Hesitation grips the leaders. To cross is to risk everything. To wait is to starve. Instinct wrestles with fear. But the will of the herd is a force of nature unto itself. A single, unstoppable mind driven by ancient imperative.
Here, the migration faces its greatest challenge. The Mara, a treacherous torrent where countless journeys have ended.
There is no thought, only the terrifying, irresistible pull of the herd, a 1.5 million strong tide of instinct.
For each one, the herd is survival. But in the water, each one is alone. In the churning torrent of the Mara, the bond between mother and calf is strained to the breaking point.
for others, the danger does not come from the water itself, but from what has waited within it for this day all year.
Panic is a fire that consumes energy, but instinct, sharpened over For those who reach the far shore, the ordeal is paid for in sheer exhaustion.
Survival is a victory, but the journey does not end at the water's edge. The promised lands of the Mara still lie ahead.
For every victory, the river claims its toll. It is the ancient, brutal price of passage.
They have crossed. The great river is behind them. Ahead lies the promise that fueled every step.
For the survivors, this is the promised land, a sanctuary earned through 1,000 miles of hardship.
After the cracked earth and treacherous water, the feel of soft grass underhoof is a forgotten luxury.
Here, in the land of plenty, the great journey finds its...
In the chaos, ancient hunters, patient and ruthless, claim their toll. A mother's instinct is a powerful force, but the river is stronger. Lost and alone, the smallest travelers face the greatest odds. But the bond, forged in the dust of the plains, will not be so easily broken. Against all odds, a life is saved. A bond is reforged. The migration continues. For every life that reaches this shore, another is lost to the river. There is no time to mourn, no time to rest. The river is behind them, but the journey is not over. And with the river behind them, they walk towards the promise that has pulled them across a continent. They walk towards life. An ancient odyssey, written not in ink, but in the earth itself.
For those who endured, the river is now a memory.
But ahead, a promise kept. The scent of rain, the taste of new grass.
For one mother, a single life was the only prize that mattered. A trust rewarded, a future secured. Arrival, not an end, but a destination. A sanctuary, earned through instinct and endurance.
Here, in the land of plenty, the great circle turns. Life finds its rhythm once more. After 1,000 miles, a sanctuary, the Masai Mara. Here, the survivors of the Great Migration find their reward. Lush grasses stretch.
For the young, it is a first taste of true peace. The constant threat of the journey fades into a distant memory.
From the heavens, the Great Migration appears as a single living entity. But here, as the Great Migration reaches the Mara, the cycle of life continues. Here, amidst the abundance, a mother protects her young. Here, in this temporary paradise, the young can know a moment of peace.
As the sun dips low, casting long shadows across the verdant plains, the herd moves as one.
But the earth never truly sleeps. It turns, and with its turning, the seasons shift once more. And the sun, as it has for millennia, returns to warm the land.
Calling life to begin its cycle anew.
For this sanctuary is not an end. It is a promise.
And so they continue their endless journey, a pulse of life on the vast, green heart of Africa.